Alrighty then, welcome back everyone. Hopefully everyone's having a great week as usual. We are back with another podcast episode. Just went, where the fudge are the guys at? Let me see. Alright guys, we are back. And I found the boys.
You need to get in first.
Yeah. I gotta get in first? That's what she said. Welcome back to another podcast episode of Three Guys, One Microphone. Just kidding.
But what's different?
We have one mic.
We're in person.
Oh, we're in person. We are in person. I was about to dox us. I was about to dox the fuck out of us.
We're in an undisclosed location.
We're in an undisclosed location and somewhere in Texas.
Somewhere in California.
No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
I mean, we should.
You could have said Colorado. You could have said Nevada.
That's why.
You could have said, hell, even Oklahoma. But saying California, like, that's an insult.
I know, that's why.
Do you think that if we were based out of California, we would have been
Nothing
canceled?
against Californians, but y'all suck, so sorry.
It's not that they suck. Their breakfast tacos suck.
Their state sucks. But we're not going to get politics in this one.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for next season. But yeah, no.
Yeah, but your breakfast tacos in California are ass.
Are really bad.
Don't they call them burritos or something?
Yeah, they
That's a
tend
thing?
to. Yeah, a
LA
traditional taco for us, which is a single flour tortilla filling, to them is a burrito. Which a burrito for us is like changoso, like the fucking giant ass.
Yeah, they actually put some work in it. I definitely agree.
It's 4 fucking tortillas size of a fucking tortilla.
I honestly though I want to because I feel like they use like special ingredients, like artesian butter and things like that. And it needs to be the nasty.
Yeah, I can go to Chipotle too.
Yeah.
Fuck Chipotle.
If I wanted California food, let's go to Chipotle.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. When we did the Chipotle Freebirds episode, I was really on Freebird's side when we went in there. But during the episode filming, I was like, man, this meat's pretty good. Tortillas aren't bad. And I favored Chipotle. And then I realized it wasn't that I liked Freebirds over Chipotle. It was that I liked Freebirds just did a shitty job that night. The rice was crunchy.
I fucking love Freebirds
And see,
so much.
I'm a diehard Chipotle fan. I've never liked Freebirds. I've always despised their food. I think their food is bland. It doesn't have good taste. Nothing. But I tried what you make, and that shit was delicious. But see, equally, right? It's like that's the only thing I'll eat from there. But then I think to Chipotle, I get the same thing at Chipotle. I don't like any of their other shit. Yeah, so I'm kind of in the same boat either way. So I can't really say one over the other now. Versus back then at the time, I fucking hated Freebirds.
Freebirds is better.
With that being said, guys, we are tangenting. We haven't even started really the episode.
If we thought our tangents were bad in the fucking Discord,
it's so much worse.
It's gonna be so much better.
So,
how are you boys doing?
You both do.
Yeah.
You first.
He's the lead.
I mean,
know your place.
We're in person. I can do what I want.
It's weird to ask you how y'all are doing because I've spent the whole weekend.
We spent all week.
Yeah, so I know how you're doing, but I mean, this was something that I thought would be really a nice idea because we do it on Discord and we normally have issues with tech and things like that. So now doing it in person, I think it's going to be a little better. And I'm curious as well. I mean, I'm definitely was happy that we thought about this idea. And we actually weren't going to film it because Ed had to work and then he ended up getting the day off. So kudos to him.
Yep.
This was actually going to be, an idea and concept to try to do something like this together. And it was actually going to be scrapped. I'm glad you were able to get the day off though. You kind of needed it too. We've been going hard, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. So if you don't know this, the reason we're all together, reason I came up to an undisclosed location that's not in California is because we wanted to we want to bring back the YouTube channel. The season 1 ended and we're filming for season 2. So we filmed a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
It was definitely very exciting. One of the things is I came up here thinking, we're gonna get drunk, and it was not as fun as I'd hope it'd be, but I knew it's more like a work thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say something that kind of changed going into it this round from when we used to do it. You lived here.
It was just so much at once.
Well, not even that. Y'all lived here.
Oh yeah.
So it was easier for y'all to come over. We'd drink some beer. We'd film a video or two, and then we'd drink some beer.
Yeah.
It's not the same because now we have to quantify the amount of time we have.
Yeah.
Versus the actual videos and everything we need for content.
Yeah.
So it's like you said, it's almost like a business. It's like, hey, we need you to vote X amount of time. We need to be serious about it. We need to get this shit done.
We can't get
so
drunk.
yeah.
We
So
can't
well,
fill
we still kind of day drink, but that's not important. We'll talk about that later.
You'll see.
Day drinking's fun, y'all, but you can't start unless you do it in the morning. So we still got everything we needed to get done. We filmed a metric fuck ton of content for y'all. Like.
Yeah.
Stupid amounts of content. It's gonna be fun.
It's always fun. I mean,
excited.
regardless of it was what I expected. I did come out here knowing that we had something we wanted to do, and we grinded, and kudos to you, like both of y'all. Like it was really challenging because there was a lot of videos where it was like spicy shit, and then sour shit, then beer,
And heavy beer or food.
Nasty
Like,
shit.
yeah. So we prison food, like there was so much that took place. So kudos to you guys, and it was definitely a challenge. It was a mental challenge and a physical one at the end. We'll get into that a little bit later.
I know all our
Yeah.
bodies took a toll from all this in different ways. You know what I mean? Like your stomach, for instance, his sleep because of his work schedule, me just trying to prep and clean and everything overall. Just it's just a lot of us, and equally all of our bodies with the
Right.
spicy shit. Like
We
we
all
all
put
have
in-
fucking acid problems.
We all put in sacrifices to make this happen for y'all. We all pushed ourselves in one way or another this weekend. It's been a time.
Yeah. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. We would definitely appreciate it. So what about you guys? RC, how you doing prior to me getting like the prep that before I got here?
I worked. Honestly, I wish I kind of feel bad because I wish I would have had more done. Just because if we would have had a little more prepping done, if I would have been able to maybe have some time off or a little more preemptive before you got here, I could have staged a lot of what we needed just prior. And plus, the house was a little bit of a mess. It's a fucking house. We live in it. Clean as we go, things like that. But just the portions of what we needed, like I hadn't done dishes from last night's dinner and little shit like that I needed to get done so we could start filming what we needed that night. And it was just it. I wish I would have gotten a little more time to prepare the house and everything.
It wasn't like bad.
terrible,
It wasn't
but-
bad. It was really that you needed to clean the fridge.
That
'Cause
too.
we needed
I
room.
had-
We had
yeah.
all the products we were gonna take. That was
I had
really
fucking
the-
leftovers in the fridge that I hadn't thrown in
Yeah,
like a week. I
that
needed
was
to
that
clean
was
it
that
out.
was really the only like
Need
thing
no
that
room for fucking
that
anything.
because it was because we had a lot of stuff we were buying and stuff.
Jello shots and shit from last weekend. And
Yeah.
So it was definitely. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. Just that we just needed room for the stuff in the fridge.
yeah.
Hey, Ed, how about you?
This is going all right. Work was okay until I hurt myself, so made shit a little more difficult. But it is what it is. Just getting ready for this weekend. I knew it was gonna take a lot out of us, so I was just making sure I was good, ready, mentally, physically, to get this shit done.
I mean, we were. None of us were. We were
Oh,
not
yeah, no, we
prepared
weren't
for this
ready
week.
for this.
And what about you?
Huh? I already went.
You already went? You went in the first, you went in the beginning?
You wanna go again?
Like us?
Wanna go again?
Oh, like being prepared?
Yeah, like how was it prior to coming? Like
Oh, prior.
everything to come up here and get this shit done.
I mean, I normally have weekends off. Friday, I wanted to get the day off, but I had just a lot of work to do and for my other job, and I just didn't want to leave them hanging. So I ended up getting out a little later, and I ended up getting here like at almost 8:30, I think, to start filming. So that really did kind of suck. I really should have planned that better. I should have came in earlier. I should have figured it out and got here at 6. Then we could have had more time. But other than that, I mean, as far as I was not prepared for anything. Like as far as like the food, there was nothing I was prepared for. I wasn't prepared for the hot stuff. I wasn't prepared for the sour, the beer, nothing. My stomach. I had like a regular dieting day where I had oatmeal in the morning. Like, I had no prep for it.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, I guess I do like to go in there kind of unknowing. So even we'll get in a little bit, but like I just wanted like when you're explaining some of the items, where I didn't even want you to explain them to me. I didn't want you to give me Scovilles or nothing because I wanted to do it on camera and make it more genuine.
I get that. Okay. And that's and at one point you did tell me just stop. Like don't let me know that. And I'm thinking, oh shit, he doesn't want to know for his own sanctity, but it's like no, you wanna experience that in realness in that forward moment.
The
Yeah.
first time.
Which I got both portions of that, and I was like, oh, what am I doing? Is this shit we need to be talking about on camera?
Yeah, and definitely keep it gentle. Because honestly, I don't fucking know, dude. You could tell me it's 30 trillion Scoville and be like, that sounds hot. The Scovilles are measured by the 100,000s or something. It's such a weird metric.
They're measured in the thousands. So
it's weird.
like even your standard hot sauce like Cholula is, 1,000, 1,500 kind of Scoville limit. There's really nothing under that. Eating a traditional jalapeno is like 600 Scoville. It's measured by the thousandths of what they start putting into the pepper.
Yeah. So it was definitely a challenge for me. But this season was also, it wasn't just hot stuff.
We did a lot.
We actually went the same route we talked about in season one. We went with the crate boxes and the items from around the world, and we did things like that for
Subscription style services.
Exactly. Yeah, we did subscription style services and we definitely rated our subscriptions. And I'll be honest, and you'll see whenever you watch the videos and that they weren't great. There's only like one that was great.
I would say
I'd rate them 1 to 3 in that order of not how we did them in reverse. That's how I would rate them.
I would say like each one had a couple, maybe no more than 2 things each that we all liked. That we all unisonly liked. Maybe I think maybe what was it? Yours was the one we liked the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the best. Which one was that? You could say what was the name?
I will say the country that the snacks are from. It was the Germany one.
Okay, yeah, that one was pretty good. We couldn't read none of the labels. That one actually was a solid.
We couldn't read anything.
We could not read the labels.
They could have been giving us fish roll. We were just
like
dicks.
1, maybe 2 things out of the whole box that we actually didn't like.
Yeah.
Aside from the other ones that you'll see.
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely interesting. So the subscription boxes were really good, and I was like, they weren't good. They were okay. There were things that if somebody offered, I'd eat it, but I wouldn't be like, give me another one. They're palatable. We can say that. So that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that outlook. I mean, we really came up with these ideas kind of off the top. I mean, you went on season 1. Did you already have the MRE idea? That was like the whole theme of season 1.
Yeah, well...
Actually, that's kind of how it all started.
I was going to say, yeah, if you remember back, before we started everything...
We pitched the show.
I say we, you and me had talks about doing something. We both were starting in... Well, you had already been in content creation. I was starting into content creation.
But I gave you the idea for doing a snack thing.
And then, and we had talked about a podcast. We had talked about stuff. And he goes, why not just make a YouTube channel? And then I was like, okay, well, what would we do? And at the time, I was really heavy into watching food reviews. And I still do watch food reviews here and there. And one of the guys in particular was an MRE reviewer. If you get to go FNG Academy, Wine and Rations is his like little episode thing. He's an ex-Green Beret. Then you have Andy Scumph, who is ex-Navy SEAL. And they would do this funny skit where they would take random MREs and try to pair them with shitty-ass beverages like dollar store wine and shit like that. And they would just test them and just talk shit. And I was like, you know what? None of us were in the military. I know these 2 dickheads haven't had any type of MREs. This is going to be entertaining. And sure enough, I pitched it to you, and we ran with it.
Yeah,
Bumblefucked our way to make it happen. It was a fun experience.
Went through season 1, almost throwing up.
Dude, it was rough.
It was this season 2, and I'm gonna say this on camera because this is gonna air. The season 2 won't start till mid-October. We're still going on a hard date on that, but it's gonna be mid-October, if not sooner. But we're shooting for mid-October. But definitely, this season was the hardest.
Oh yeah,
comparative to season 1.
Oh,
not just because of the actual food we were eating was so bad.
We did really branch out in this new season.
Do you think if we would have shot this season, because we're not done with this season, we still have more videos we have to do.
Yeah, we're not done.
Yeah, we haven't completed filming. We just, as I said earlier, we have to film everything in Junction because we're not at the same locations anymore.
We just got enough to give y'all a consistent...
Yeah, we have enough to start. We still have more we need to film. Do you think if we would have done what we did the way we did the last season, where y'all were still living here, would it have been as bad? Would it have been as rough on us?
Not necessarily, because it didn't. There was not this time we had time crunches we had to make.
Oh yeah, no, we had to follow a fucking schedule.
We had a schedule we had to
none
follow.
None of us are good at.
Bro, it would have been so much easier on us if we were still here.
Yeah, if I was still here, because I'm the issue. I'm not. And Ed's pretty close.
I mean, yeah, relatively.
So, but I'm hours away. So, if I was still here, I do think it would have been easier. But it would. I feel like I said when we were filming, but the food wouldn't have been easier.
Oh fuck no.
No, the food. Even if we did just one every day this weekend, it still would not have been easier because season 2, those things were gross, but they didn't cause any harm to me.
No. What we did this season caused detrimental harm to our bodies, and not in fun ways.
Yeah.
Like honestly, how are you feeling today?
Fucking stomach's a rock.
Right? How are you feeling today?
I'm good now, but at 5 in the morning, I was in the restroom just blowing out. I'm surprised I didn't wake
You
up
were
the
in
house.
fucking
I was
pain.
like, it was so bad. I couldn't. It was not even just like bad. I was there, and it was like I was like, oh, I'm done. I'd get up to go wipe and go back to bed. It was like then as soon as I go to wipe, it's like I'm shitting on my hand. It was that bad.
I was in pain all night.
Oh my god.
I was in pain all morning. I'm in pain now. Like my body has taken what we did, and it's like I don't know what to do with this, so I'm gonna hold on to it, and you're gonna suffer for it this entire time until I'm ready to get rid of it. Like I have not had a bowel movement yet, and it's just I'm fucking miserable. Hence why I'm drinking Red Bull, because Red Bull normally makes me poop. So I'm hoping it like pushes some shit, no pun intended. But yeah, no, I'm hurting. Like I'm genuinely fucking hurting. I was up all night just cramping.
Yeah, it was bad, but
It's gonna be
yeah,
fun.
It isn't. Yeah, it was good.
That video's
It
good.
was good content, and I 100% agree that like I'm glad we did it because it did test me in a way. Like I felt like I've never been challenged like with the food I eat. I've never felt like this was a challenging time. The only thing I've ever eaten that was as hot as what we ate was the Buffalo Wild Wings blazing, and that's an episode that y'all can watch as well. Yeah, on
And
on season 1.
relatively, that was 200,000 Scoville.
Yeah.
I kind of want to
Remember
go back
that.
and try that now.
Now we're pros. We just walk in there and kick it open like
I
saloon
just want
doors.
to go back and try it again after doing what we've done for this season. I want to see how it compares.
Well, and that's my thing. Like, relatively, we did the Blazing or the new Blazing, right? Because it was with the Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, because
the
it wasn't
new
the
one we
same as
just
the one
did,
we'd done before.
and that was 200,000 Scoville.
Which
I remember we freaked out when we did that one.
What's the math on that? Don't say the number, but what would you think the math on that is times what we actually did?
it's easily 5 times more.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I wouldn't even say the last one was 5 times more. The second to last one I think was 5 times more.
Yeah. Shit.
It was the Buffalo Wild Ones. I think we at that point we had no hot stuff. That was the hottest thing we had on the show, and
Literally.
in person that was the hottest one I've ever had. And now I honestly I'll eat it, and I think I can maybe eat a 6 maybe boneless. I can eat maybe six boneless without really having any issues.
Hey, if you want us to see how fucking many we can do in one sitting, let us know.
That's gonna be a very short video for me. It's a one and done. You have a good day. It's not even enjoyable. Like, funny enough, okay. Eating that Carolina Reaper one that we did with the beat-ups, go back and watch that video. That was not enjoyable. Not even in the fucking slightest. Like, the minute you bit it, it coated your mouth. It was fucking hot as shit, and it had no flavor. It tasted like ass. Everything we've done this weekend tasted good.
Yeah,
As stupid
they all
hot
had
as
flavor.
it got, yeah, it was fucking good. I enjoyed eating it,
Yeah.
which fucking sucked that much more because it actually tasted good, but it's unbearably hot.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah, like there was no flavor for the blazing. What we should do is just get the hot wings from them. Just get 3 of them and do it the same way, like that people do, where they try it like incremental. Like this is the medium, this is the hot, this is the super hot. And
Oh,
before-
stage it
yeah,
up with
yeah,
that?
yes.
Yeah, we could do that.
I think that would have been a better video because I know their mango habanero is like on the top of that. And
Their
that
mango's
one's good.
Their mango's good. I eat their
Wingstop's
mango.
I love Wingstop's mango habanero.
Nah, Wingstop's trash.
Okay, so in order for me, it is Anchor Bar on a heat scale. Because Anchor Bar's mango habanero is really good. If you've never had Anchor Bar, please go do it. Anchor Bar's mango is delicious. It's got that spice, but it's such a robust flavor that the spice doesn't kill you. It's hot as fuck, but doesn't kill you. Kind of like we got to experience this past weekend. The B-Dubs is hot, has a solid flavor, and that heat just lingers. Wingstops is just fucking hot.
But it's
The flavor's good up front, but then it's just straight fucking
Yeah.
heat. I feel B-Dubs is that middle ground where it's a mixture of heatness and and flavor all in that same notion, just lingering, versus just straight heat or just straight flavor.
Yeah. I feel like we do need to have a level of like, I mean, we should tell them what we tried this weekend.
Oh, go look
Yeah.
at my go look at the Instagram if you have an opportunity right now as we speak.
Yeah, actually,
When this gets dropped, go look at the Instagram or go check out my Instagram, aka Mr. Grimm, or 3 Guys 1 Channel on Instagram, and
you can see what we're
you'll
talking
see
about.
there's a little hint, nudge there of kind of preemptively what we did this weekend.
And
partial one of the
Honestly,
items.
if you've watched our previous videos, and we hope you have,
Well, we've brought it up. We've
we
talked about
brought
it for a
up
while.
plenty of times.
Yeah, we were actually supposed to do season 1, but we just never got around to it.
And
Well, no, we talk about it on the Reaper episode.
that's what I'm
On
saying.
the-
Like,
on the
it's
Blazing
kind of
episode.
like how we've been talking about in the
We did
podcast
that.
about starting back up our season. It's like we did that the entire last season with with what we did this weekend.
Yeah.
So if you've been loyal and been watching with us, you'll know what we're talking about. What?
Yeah. No, my phone vibrated.
His phone
Oh.
vibrated. I'm like, ooh, that felt good.
Yeah.
So,
You'll see. I think they're gonna like it.
Oh, they're gonna love it.
yeah, and it was miserable. It was fun shooting it, and it really
They
is.
tasted so good.
Yeah, it was
That's
definitely.
what it sucked.
It definitely was a fun time coming up here, and then also, I went to Walmart and I bought some.
Roman.
I bought some Roman candles. Not Roman candles. Roman condoms for $2.
Yeah, he bought the
This
off-brand
dude comes in
Trojans.
and he's pulling all the shit out of the bags
I did
that he
not.
got for the
I
content.
did not do that.
And he said, "Yes, you did."
No, this is what happened. I had all the bags staged, all the food. So one bag we had was the first video, another one was the second, and anyways, it was all lined up, and then the fourth bag was a shirt. This shirt,
some
right
of
here.
your own personal shit.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
bought for yourself,
and then I had the condoms in there. The condoms weren't for nothing specific. I just saw them on clearance, and you were
$2.
going through it because you thought it was one of the bags.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
go
okay.
and you pulled it. I was like, and I don't know. I really thought I was like, I'm gonna have to blow his mind. I was like, $2. It's a steal.
I got them on clearance, $2, and I'm like, why the fuck would you buy clearance condoms? There's a reason they're in clearance. They are called Romans.
The ones that lost to the Trojans.
No, not even. The Trojans succeeded in what they were doing. The Romans failed miserably.
Yeah.
Why would you want these?
I mean, in theory, like they're better than socks.
Those are the condoms that you put on and they fall apart like paper. No.
I don't know if I'm gonna get that.
Those are the rubbers that you put on when she's already like 3 months pregnant. You don't know. You know what I mean? Like she's like, oh, you're the dad, but she was already 3 months pregnant when you met her. You know.
Those condoms are really only for one use. They're not for sex.
For you.
Kids.
They're not for sex.
Just
for kids, for having kids. The only use for these condoms is to fill up with water and play with them.
Oh,
like swords.
water-
Condom watermelon fights.
Yeah,
Oh, hell
like
yeah.
those are I don't. Have you ever done those?
No,
I've gone to.
You've never because the condoms are really hard to break
well, not necessarily.
compared
go,
to balloons.
Yeah, go look at Steve-O's videos. No,
Yeah,
they're
go
not.
look at Steven. Was it in Jackass 4.5, right?
4.5. Yeah,
I
yeah.
honestly do. When we used to throw condom balloons, they would not bust.
Because you use Trojans.
Yeah. Either way, it, well,
But you
actually,
didn't use Romans.
I'm
PSA,
saying,
kids, buy Trojan condoms. Don't waste your time with lifestyles. Don't waste your
Yes,
time with
on
the
Romans,
what?
yeah.
What are that other brand? The incredibly thin ones. Don't trust it.
Skin.
no
Skin,
skins.
yeah,
skins.
skins.
Yeah.
just a stock.
Buy Trojan. They're not
Wear
a shameless
protection.
plug for Trojan. If you want to sponsor us, hit it up. But yeah, no, buy Trojan.
Yeah,
Just don't
definitely
waste your
Trojan.
time.
Unless you have a huge hog, then Magnums are the way to go.
Magnum's made by Trojan.
Magnum
Is
condom
it?
from our Magnum Dong. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
They're
that.
owned by Trojan.
How do I know that? I don't buy Magnums.
I know.
I buy the
You
medium-sized
buy
condoms.
Romans.
Anyways, yeah, no. So
Yeah,
if
definitely
you-
buy
if-
Trojans.
Did
yeah.
y'all see that trend where they were taking the condoms full of water and they drop it on their heads and it would like boop?
Yeah, that's what Steve.
Well, that's what Steve was trying to do. Yeah.
It
You
felt
know what I'm talking
horrible.
about?
I haven't seen the movie, so spoilers, guys.
Oh,
like they just
spoilers.
ruined it for me.
It-
Okay,
It's
at this
been
point,
out
if you haven't
for
seen
over 2
4.5
years
on
now.
Netflix,
Yeah. Jackass 4 or
4.5.
Forever or Jackass 4.5 on Netflix. Go watch it. Fucking
dude,
priceless.
it's out for a good minute now.
If you like dick, it's got a lot of it.
Oh, then I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't watched it.
Especially if you haven't watched it.
Oh yeah, he told me about it.
The first time Steve-O's penis is shown
Yeah.
in all 4 movies. Technically 6 movies because you have the .5s in between. Yeah. First time his dick's ever been shown in a movie, which is fucking hilarious to me. given how many fucking episodes they did.
Given what they're doing.
They
Yeah.
say that though. That's his first time.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah. This is
I'm
the
trying to
first
think
time.
back. I could have sworn. I
And
saw it.
Aaron McGehee, his dick was shown in it for the first time
Who
too.
has the biggest schlong?
I don't know.
I thought
Wingman?
you would know that.
Actually,
You've been
I
staring
think-
the song.
I
I
haven't
think, well, no,
seen
they
Steve-O's.
talk about it, not in 4.5. They talked about it in an interview on, if you watch Steve-O's Wild Ride, his podcast. I think they said Johnny has the biggest out of, like, the group of guys. And if it's not Johnny, the new dude that's on there, what's his name? Poopies. Apparently Poopies is well endowed,
I don't know.
which makes up for because he's dumb as a box of rocks. So I guess God had to help him somewhere, right?
Never. Yeah. So.
No.
But all right, cool. I'll watch it. You know, I like movies that have dick in it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I've seen their history.
Cheers, folks.
You would not. All right, fuck it. Right
No,
here.
no.
no, fuck it. Right here on camera.
I've seen your search history.
No, right here. I'm curious myself.
He deleted it last night.
He cleared it.
Yeah, he cleared it.
He goes to his images. It's all dick pics.
No, I want to see the last Google searches.
And you're private.
He removed his
Am-
Grinder
am I
account about a
private?
week ago. He was telling me
I'm
about
not,
it.
I'm not in private. I'm not in private. This is gonna be bad too, because the reason this is I've been wanting to do this because I did this to
Backdoor
my
Sluts
friend.
9.
Backdoor says nothing. That makes no.
I did this to my friend the other day, and because he said look something up, and I was just phone looking it up, and the first thing that popped up was our one arm
Corn
push up.
hub?
No, it was our one arm push ups hard. And I asked, this is the funny part, is I asked him about it. I go, why'd you look that up? And he goes, because I could do a one arm push up. And I was like, were you just checking if it's like, if not a lot of people can do it?
He's
Am I the
special?
only one?
Yeah, that's exactly what.
Am I a god?
All right, okay, shit. All right, the last one was, these aren't bad. I
don't have my phone.
Google Classroom, because I have a Google Classroom. Clerks 3 near me, jobs. Education jobs. Retail, Google. That was the last, like, 6.
He's not lying either.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
are,
no.
yeah, these aren't, none of these are, oh, shit.
He just went to Google and pushed like to
yeah.
using a type, and those
Pro
are the three.
cons, system of equations. I was looking for a handout. Yeah, dude, I'm such a fucking nerd. Lowe's Market. I was looking what time Lowe's Market closes now.
Oh, the Lowe's there.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, AI phone generator, which is really dope. Y'all should get one of
What
those.
is AI phone?
Where you type in a word and it shoots out an image that's like was created from an AI.
Oh,
It's pretty good, and a lot of like if you could type in like whatever you want.
my buddy got a tattoo based off of that. He
Yeah,
had
they're cool.
had one algorithm.
Algorithm.
Thank you. No, algorithmic
Oh.
AI that he did a couple word-based searches, and it built him this fucking wicked-ass design, and he got it right here. He made a whole little half sleeve out of it, and it looks fucking rowdy. But yeah, no, I've never played with them, but I've heard of them.
I'll send you a link. I'll put it in the Discord. All right, yeah. That's so. What about y'all? You guys scared or what?
What?
What about your Google search?
I don't have my phone. It was dead. I didn't plug it in
I don't
last
know why I
night.
put my- okay.
Your phone's right there.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
You're gonna see that corn hub. It's gonna happen.
I honestly think Ed doesn't use Pornhub because I'm sure he uses X videos. He looks like an X videos kind of guy.
Okay, so and then X and XX, you know,
I think
So
getting
my
on that
last
weird shit.
my last search was Maxine, which is going to be the third installment in the
Pearl and X.
the Pearl and X because I just saw that it was releasing.
Pearl and X.
Yeah,
And then
the
it's
horror movies.
sign-ins from my work because of
Oh, for each.
checking trucks. And
For the
then
head.
the Buffalo Wild Wings Scoville and
Oh, because we needed to look that up.
cereal with a frog on it because I was with some friends and we were trying to figure out what it was called and we couldn't think of the fucking name.
Smacks.
Smacks.
Honey Smacks. Yeah, we couldn't think of the name, so
Sugar
I was like,
Smacks.
it has a frog on it.
So
Yeah.
the Walmart version was Sugar Smacks. I looked it up.
And then it's just shit from when I hurt my arm and I was at the fucking
The doctor.
yeah, my list.
You know,
That's
it's,
nice, right?
you know, it'd be funny if you're just like arm pain, pulled arm, cock pics, like, and then the arm hurts still, like it's like like he stopped to jerk off, and then he had a bunch of other searches for like his like pain he's dealing with his arm. Can you still masturbate with a hurt arm? Like he just goes really
fuck.
in depth.
What happens if you masturbate? No,
Godly tangented so bad on
yeah,
that.
aside from work, my
Oh,
most recent one
fuck.
was the Maxine one because I saw today the teaser and I was looking up on it because I was excited.
Yeah.
Are y'all gonna play the new Pokemon?
Fuck yeah.
No.
Because you said Maxine something. What was it? Pearl.
Well,
I
no.
heard Pearl, and I'm thinking like Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl
Yeah,
for
no,
Pokemon.
Maxine is the third as the trilogy from X. Well, it's actually going to be Pearl, X, and then Maxine is the correct order.
And these are what?
Chronological.
Horror
Chronologically,
movies.
yes.
Horror
These are horror
movies
movies
of,
by, is it T. West, right?
I actually haven't seen X, but I heard it was good.
X is amazing.
But
It
like,
is so
but
good.
but you're
I haven't
right
seen
about
Pearl. I
the.
haven't seen
Kid
X.
Cudi's in it.
Yeah, Pearl just
Britney
came out.
Snow's in
Oh,
it.
Pearl just came
Jenna
out.
Yeah,
Ortega's
so
in
so
it.
this is what's cool about
Mia
that.
Goth.
I was because I've been keeping up with it. I just haven't watched it. When they finished X, it was like 1 week later they started filming for Pearl.
Actually, if I read correctly, they filmed Pearl while they filmed X.
I'm just going by the interview I heard from one of the
okay.
main cast.
I thought it, well,
you
at
said
least
you're
it's the same
fucking
time
wrong.
though. They like did it at the same time.
I'm sure that they were planning it, but like it was 1 week later where they had to be planning it during the filming
yeah.
because they had to get the script out. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I guess in theory they were working on it, but it was like bringing the cast back in was like 1 week later.
In smaller budget studios, if you can maximize time and profit, they're gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you have all the actors there, you have the ability to shoot both. You have the camera and equipment and crew. Fuck it, do both. I mean,
Of course.
What was the? There was another horror movie that they shot partial of the beginning and the end of both together at the same time. Was it Insidious? No, it wasn't Insidious.
Oh no, Insidious does something like that.
No, but I don't know what film it was.
Final Fantasy. Final.
It's a video game, bro.
No, but they
No,
came out. They
Final
had a
Destination?
live
Final
action.
Destination.
Final Destination. It could have been.
Yeah.
I know that they shot partial of the next movie during the filming of the one that they were actually setting in place because it wouldn't have been able to work the same way.
That actually, okay, spoiler alerts. That is, they do something similar in Insidious because at the end of Insidious 1, in the beginning of Insidious 2, the
Is-
lady chokes.
Oh, it's a
Patrick
re-
Willis chokes the old.
It's a re-scene. Yeah, they
so,
have to. Yeah.
So that if they did film it, that would be really smart.
Patrick
Patrick Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
It would be really smart to do that because it's the same area, the same set design. It costs way more money
To reshoot it.
fuck
to,
yeah.
to like come back like months later and then rebuild the studio,
Mm-hmm.
and and then you have to make it picture perfect. Exactly. So that
Rent locations, whatever is
Yeah.
Yeah,
necessary.
because it is different angles, so of course it's a different shot
yeah.
Yeah.
So but
from the
So
original.
they probably filmed it all in that one section
Yeah.
and saved the data clips.
That and that's so I mean it might be that one and another spoiler for Final Destination. The last installment was a prequel, and you find that
Yeah,
out.
the last installment.
Yeah,
ends in
it
the
was a
beginning of part
prequel.
one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the first one ever.
But
Really?
I've only seen 2 and all the way up.
We've seen my grandmother
seen
owned
all
all of them, and we'd watch them all with her.
but they're also supposed to be making a new one.
Yeah, and this is why I was. It's just because it just got brought up like a few weeks ago.
But
I didn't know they were
if
making
y'all get a
another one.
chance, go check out X. Pearl actually is in theaters as of this past Friday.
Yeah, it's out right now.
Same with Clerks 3. You need to go see both of those.
Yeah, definitely.
Clerks 3.
I was
Nope.
I was gonna go this weekend.
We were
and-
supposed to go.
I'm
on a date to
interested
see it,
in
and
Nope.
then you were late.
Have y'all looked into that?
Yeah,
haven't seen it yet.
great. Nope is good.
Did you get to watch it?
Yeah, I went on a date and watched it.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
How did you?
Oh, actually, no. I went with Ashley. Yeah. Well, yeah. I was on a date.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie. One thing that Jordan Peele does is a lot of he puts a lot of emphasis on like the racial disparity.
Yeah.
And this time you don't really see it too much except the lead actors being black. That's really the only part. Now there was like small hints here and there.
Little.
Yeah,
snippets.
like the whole premise of them, they're horse trainers, and they talk about the very first ever filmed video,
Yeah.
which was a person on a horse, and the jockey just happened to be black. Mm-hmm. And they talk about that person. And that's like their whole their whole selling pitch, because that's my grandfather. So I'm in the industry. But it was a really good movie. It's not my favorite out of the 3. If we're putting them in a nice trilogy, I do think that the very first one he put out, it's Get Out.
Get out.
Get Out
Get
was
Out was
fun.
But
fucking
you also
phenomenal.
you can't forget about Candyman. Well, actually, the continuation.
Yeah, Candyman is a continuation, but
you-
it's
but
not.
that's-
But it's
yeah,
not
a
an.
different
oh,
category.
Yeah, it's not. That's not an original film from Jordan
Oh,
Peele.
yeah.
That's he's bringing back, and it was phenomenal.
It was
Because
so
it's
good.
what it's Get Out, Us, and
then
now Nope.
yeah, there's.
Us was Us was stupid.
I liked it.
I liked Us. It was cool.
I didn't like it.
I definitely liked it.
I have my opinions on why I didn't like it, and I'm not going to get onto that
But-
here because it's not racially based. It's more of the critiquement of how he put that story together. Because everyone's going to be like, oh, it's because it's racially based. No, I don't care about that. It's the way he put that story together. I felt if he really wanted to push the subject matter that was in that movie, he could have done some subtle things to put that story better together. And it kind of took me the immersion of what that movie was supposed to be. It pulled me out of it. Unlike Get Out, where that
Get Out
movie, the
was
whole thing, I
phenomenal.
was fucking, oh my god, like this is great. Putting the clues and the piece of the puzzle together. I ruined it for myself because I put together what was happening really, really early on, and as I watched it unfold, I was like, okay, that's exactly what I think's happening. And we'll obviously watch too much fucking horror.
Yeah, we watched too much shit.
Midway through, RC was like, huh, that's it. Psychology trick. She's going to use the teacup and get him. Then she's going to switch brains. And he was right there. Oh, he knew it immediately.
spoiler,
That
man.
part I didn't actually grasp, but I grasped that they were doing something to them, that it was a ploy.
Oh.
And that the daughter had something to do with that ploy. Like, there was something about to happen, and then as the teacup scene happened, a little bit like, I was like, oh, they are literally grooming. That's what this is. I thought it was a grooming situation, not a mind over situation.
Yeah. But yeah, that movie was good. And that's what I was supposed to come out here and I was supposed to watch Clerks 3. And I've been fighting off people on TikTok that are spoiling it.
God, dude,
I have
fucking
been
hate social media
fighting,
for that.
dude. When I watched Jurassic World, the one with Chris Pratt, the very first one he was in.
Jurassic World.
Yeah, I was looking up videos and I saw like a girl twerking, and I was like, oh hell yeah, a free twerking video on Facebook. Let me watch it. I clicked it and it's a still frame, and I'm like, oh. It's buffering. That's what I was thinking. And then immediately it switches off, and it's just a black screen. It says Jurassic World ending, and it literally says water dinosaur eats bigger dinosaur. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But granted, Jurassic World is so ass. I'm so after 1 and 2, 3 is palatable. All the rest are so fucking terrible.
seen
I
the new
haven't
one?
seen
Yeah.
any. I haven't seen any of the new ones.
yet. I've seen
any
both
of them.
of- both
None
the
of the
first
Chris
and the
Pratt
second.
series. I haven't seen.
They're so fucking terrible. They ruined that franchise, and they think just by bringing in the old cast,
Dude,
it makes it better.
Chris fucking ripped them apart. Chris Pratt, he put. Apparently, there was a lot of creative and writing decisions that were not supposed to happen.
Oh,
And there's an interview. I'm not gonna post it. Go look it up. Of Chris Pratt talking about the Terminal List, the new series he's in. He does phenomenal, and the Jurassic series that he's been a part of. And he kind of, obviously for contractual reasons, he can't say a lot, but he does state how he is not okay with the direction that film took, or that he's not with what actually happened. Of course, he's by contract. He had to film it, but that sucks. And if you haven't seen Terminal List, get out of him being fucking Star-Lord, please, and let him do another movie. That's my little rant on that. Because he does phenomenal in Terminal List.
I don't really see him as Star Lord. I always see him as Andy.
Yeah. Andy from
But that's the
Parks and Rec.
thing. Everyone sees him as Andy from Parks and Rec, or Star-Lord for, Guardians of the Galaxy. They see him as these comedic, genuine roles. No one thinks about his time in Zero Dark 30 or now Terminal List,
Well-
where he is an avid military, he loves the military community. He loves that style of law enforcement, and he's very vocal about that. And he does a phenomenal job playing a soldier, playing the special forces operator,
Well,
in
It-
Zero Dark or now Terminal
it's
List.
also like Alan Richardson or
Richardson.
Richardson, yes.
They can't separate him from
Yeah, people can't separate him from him playing his stint as Thad on Spike's Blue Mountain State,
greatest Reacher.
which fucking hilarious. But now he is Jack Reacher in the new Reacher series on Amazon, and he is incredible at that fucking show. It is
How do
so
we tangent
good.
on movies and TV
Don't worry
shows?
about it.
Jesus Christ.
Check it out. But yeah, see, there's people, but then there's people like me where I love them as those characters, and because I know them as those characters, and I've seen them with something else, I will go watch it regardless of anything else.
Yeah.
Not even I know him because to me that's Andy, but I'm still gonna go watch anything like if I like his character, I'm gonna watch him when he makes because I loved him as that character.
Yeah.
I don't kind of stop it as it's not comedic, I'm not gonna watch it. But there are those people who he's not Star-Lord, so I don't want to watch it. No,
Well, and it's like Matthew McConaughey, and that's I guess what pisses me off. You see actors like Matthew McConaughey, Bruce Willis, or Ben Affleck. These guys. Well, I was gonna say Robert Patterson, but Robert Patterson, that's a whole other fucking monster.
He's such a good actor.
He's a great actor. Well, I say, and you're gonna disagree with me, Kristen Stewart. I think she's a phenomenal actor too when she's put in the right roles.
You changed my mind when you made me watch Underwater, is what I will say.
Underwater, and the other one she was in.
Twilight, her amazing acting in that
Fucking
one.
don't even.
American Ultra, she was okay in.
No. She did a serious role. I can't remember the name of it, and it was not fucking Charlie's Angels.
It was the one where she's a prison guard, right?
I don't remember.
And
dude.
she's guarding like terrorists.
She did before Underwater or after Underwater. She did another movie that was she played a very serious role. She did fucking phenomenal in it. Robert Pattinson's an incredible actor. Go watch Tenet. Tenet's great. Go watch the new Batman. I feel he did really, really good.
Watch Good Times.
And
Watch
exactly.
Lighthouse.
Yeah.
But
Wow,
people
yeah.
have a very hard time taking away that these actors were in other series, movies, or TV shows, and they can't give these guys an honest chance at being exactly what they're supposed to do for their fucking job, and that's be an actor.
Yeah.
John Bertal, fucking amazing actor. He did great in Ford versus Ferrari, but he also killed it in The Punisher.
Have you
He-
seen?
You know, like
Have you seen the? He's in a new show on. I think it's Stars.
yes,
American Gigolo.
yeah. I
wanna
haven't
check
watched
it
it, but
out.
it looks good.
I hope they show Dong.
With
It's
the name,
Stars, so
I'm
probably.
hoping so.
Well, and that's one of the things is that if you're getting known for like what you are, like if you have a niche.
No,
What?
no, go.
Go ahead. What do you say?
I was about to tangent into dongs.
It's not. That's not.
that's off camera.
That's not what my Google search says. I haven't talked about dongs
Not
in a
in the
week.
private.
We haven't talked dongs since last week. I got to bring it up now. No, I was gonna say is like if you're known for a niche or something that you've established yourself, there's so many people that are like we're all gamers and you know I'm established as a Tekken
As a
player.
Tekken player.
So when I
We
play
talked about this yesterday.
Yeah, so when I play a different game, I don't get that many viewers because I'm trying out a new niche.
Yeah.
But that's something I'm known for, and that's something why I started doing like Tuesday Tekken.
Oh, your list.
Yeah, I had a
Indie
schedule.
games,
Yeah,
or
it's
the-
Tuesday Tekken, or Thursday Horror Night, Friday Fun Day, right? Friday's Tekken, and then Saturday or Sunday's Fun Day, which is something I'll just pick kind of randomly. But I wanted to do it because I do love Tekken. I love playing it, but I actually thoroughly enjoy playing horror games. I just fucking love
They're
horror
so
games.
much fun, dude.
I mean, every time I find a new horror game and play it, I find everything that's good, and it's great because I have friends that will shit on the horror games. Like we played Escape the Backrooms.
yeah.
No, we played Inside the Backrooms.
Oh, you play.
I
Escape
play them
Room?
with you dickheads. I don't like horror games.
What is Escape? Is it just the same
Fucks
thing?
me up.
It's the same thing, except it's supposed to be better, but like it's too glitchy for co-op. Single player is supposed to run fine. I was gonna play it the other day.
You played Amnesia before.
Yes.
You played Amnesia before.
Maybe.
Did y'all ever play the PT? You've
So-
heard of it, right? You know what I'm talking about? PT?
PT.
Physical
Yes.
therapy.
No.
No. It's a
PT.
game. It's a game that released
It was supposed.
way in the back
so
in the day.
apparently, it was supposed to be Silent Hill.
It was supposed to be a
supposed
tangent into Silent Hill
It
made
was
by
supposed to, Kojima?
no.
Either way, it was.
not Kojima, but yeah, not,
It was
not
supposed.
Kojima. Yeah.
It was supposed to be the new Silent Hill, but it was released as like PT. It was the demo kind of, and it was like the house where you're walking through and all this stuff happens. I've seen so many videos on it. I never had the chance to play it.
I remember having the disc because I got sent the disc, and playing that was fucking probably to this day the scariest thing I have ever played. Like
Yeah.
beating Outlast, beating
Dude, Outlast is so
Outlast
good.
was phenomenal. It was way ahead of its time. Beating the Amnesia series because I played through the Amnesia series at a young age too.
They're really good
It
too.
explains a lot now that I think about it.
Yep.
That PT was fucking probably the scariest thing I've ever played.
I remember
Ever,
I've watched
period.
plenty on it. I
Way
watched
ahead
plenty
of its time.
streamers and YouTubers play it, but I've never gotten to play
If
it.
you get to go look it up, watch it. They have it in VR now. They've remade it in
Yeah.
Steam. It's in Steam.
You can find it. You'd have to look it up, but they have it now in VR. They built it in what is the Unreal Engine?
Yeah.
They built it in Unreal Engine for the VR, and bro, it is fucking. We'll look it up after this, and I'll show you all what I'm talking about. It is fucking scary, but it gives me Resident Evil 7 vibes.
Yeah.
Ew.
Like
But-
legitimate Resident Evil 7
but when
vibes,
you
just
think about
way
it-
more intense.
When you think about it, it made Resident Evil 7 if you think about it because
That's
it
true.
came out before.
Way before.
So I'm pretty sure Resident Evil 7 maybe got that and used it. Like,
you didn't like Resident Evil 7?
Is that the one with the VR?
that's the one with Biohazard, yeah.
Oh.
That's the
The
first
farmhouse.
ever first person Resident Evil.
As well as the first ever.
I'm
like,
taken
horror.
off
Horror,
by
horror.
Resident Evil because Resident Evil 5 had such a shitty story.
We're gonna talk about 5. We're gonna talk about
Uh,
4.
No one talks about
7.
No one talks about. We don't talk about it.
Talk about
Anyways,
4 though.
We
4's
know
good.
it happened. Raccoon City happened. Let's get past.
Fucking 6 happened.
But it's again, I don't even know if 4 is co-op. I like
No, but 4's good.
I bought the special edition.
Horror-
Trust me, I know it sucked.
horror co-op
Yeah, but I'm
games are
talking about 4.
much more
Raccoon City
enjoyable.
was the one between 5
Yeah.
and 6.
Yeah.
They're much more enjoyable to me because I generally just like to hear you guys like yell, and I like to yell too.
GTFO?
Yeah, well, GTFO is not scary, but I actually that
GTFO's intense. It
Yeah.
it takes so much to like strategize
it's
and.
so
I
crazy.
actually though out of all the shooting games, and I've played Valorant and what's the other one, PUBG and Fortnite. Out of all the games, and I only jump on shooters short term.
Get some fucking lotion on your knees, kid.
Fucking talk about my knees in the
You
podcast.
got them ashy knees.
He's so insecure about his knees. That's the first game I actually
His
want to
shoulder.
play through with you guys. I'm down.
I want to keep
For
going.
GTA?
I just
wanna
wish
finish it.
Ed didn't suck and RC wouldn't open doors.
We need a.
Okay, it's not that I sucked.
I'm kidding, guys. You
I
guys
was like, I was-
Backwards.
oh yeah,
I
RC
opened
sucks.
the doors.
I'm the one that sucks.
I'm over here trying to make this whole strategy. He's opening a door and he's already killing someone, and I'm like, oh fuck this, we're on now.
Well, to be fair, I'm at the door and I'm talking to y'all, and then y'all end up knocking something where it starts. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna open the door now.
This shit's going.
Yeah,
we
so-
need a solid fourth. We need a ringer.
Yeah, you can get Manny, I think.
We need
Well,
Manny-
Ivan was
if you're-
solid. If
Manny, if you're
he-
Ivan
listening-
needed
First
to,
time.
yeah. I think Nate said he played too.
Nate
We
wants
might
to get
grew
it.
up in- okay, Nate would be fun to play with that as
I want
well.
to get him.
So yeah, definitely hard games are where it's at. And again, we're tangenting again, but that's what the point of this in-person podcast.
This
Yeah,
is.
little
this was
podcast
just
is
us
just us
BSing.
bullshitting, and if we weren't so miserable, we'd be just drinking and talking shit anyway.
This
so.
was we were supposed to do this last night, but at the end of the night, after we
were,
finished filming,
We were up till the wee morning anyways.
I felt like I was gonna die. I actually there was a point in the night I was like rolling over and I was like, oh, gotta lay on my back because I kept rolling over on my side and I could not get it through. I could not get through that
just
night.
everything was.
Yeah, so at like 5 a.m, I went and I just shitting my guts out. I almost like had to jump in the shower. I was like, I was so miserable. And then this morning too, and I finally got over it. And yeah, and then we had some cinnamon rolls, and I had drank a beer already, and it's not even in the evening. But
It's not even noon yet.
it's not even noon.
No, it's
I need
noon.
new
I don't know
batteries
what
for
fucking
this
time
thing.
it is. Yeah. Mine broke.
But it was definitely something I'm glad I came out here. At the end of the day, you know, we're building. We build content. I don't really like the term content creation because I feel like people use it like people that like make like quick TikToks for a second.
Well, I hear content creation, and I think like an influencer, and I don't want to
Yeah,
be classified in any
We're not
realm
trying to,
of that shit.
Yeah, and I agree too. And that's just something that it's like content creator because everyone just says I'm a content creator. And I agree, we are making content. I wouldn't put us in that category though. It's just because I feel like content creation compared to what we're doing, it's a lot. You like literally you can post just pictures, and yeah, they're nice pictures. But if you're just like taking pictures of the fucking sky and shit like that with your camera phone, it's not comparable to someone that fucking it's been filming from 6 to 3 in the morning and has and then driving
Every
back
day.
and then filming once a
Editing.
week and then streaming. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're not content creators. We're just fucking dumbasses.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're not content creators. We're just a bunch of idiots that eat food, drink, and do hot stuff. Here's why we are.
We
dumb
just do
shit.
it in front of a fucking camera.
We
Yeah.
know we
And he
have
cuts
fucking
the shit
problems
together.
with our stomach and shit, and we still did.
That's how fucking stupid we are. Like I have the worst. I have IBS. I have the fucking runs all the time.
acid problem.
I literally have hemorrhoids. Like
I've had ulcers multiple times. Like,
But
yeah.
we still do it.
yeah. So it's not
I'm
even
not supposed
yeah,
to eat hot shit because it gives me ulcers.
Yeah. So
Fuck them.
we all agreed though that if one of us dies, we're gonna promote the shit out of these two.
We're
Yeah.
gonna sell some,
Some merch.
Some
RIP.
merch,
Like you're
yeah.
gonna have RIP with me in the clouds.
yeah. We'll get some merch going. A GoFundMe. It'll just go to the family. But yeah.
Oh no.
You don't want some money for your family?
We'll
No.
review his ashes.
Yeah. Review his ass. We'll bake it into a cake.
Yeah.
I would love that to be inside y'all.
That is
You
nasty.
want to be inside me?
I would
Fucking
love to be
gross.
inside you. No, I guess I do feel bad because if I do die, my car's almost paid off. But the funny thing about it is they gave me the option to if I do die, it's paid off, and it goes to whoever. But I said, nah, my mom will take care of it. I said that thinking
Are you sure it's free? No, I don't need that shit.
she'll just let it go. But at the end of the day, though, it wasn't even a lot of money. It was a couple extra dollars
It's
on
under
top.
your name anyways. When you pass, the estate gets closed out. It goes to it goes into the fucking state itself.
Yeah, but it's definitely something that I always think it's kind of funny. I will do it for you guys. I don't know how much backlash I would get if I promoted after y'all died.
It's on video.
It's basically the dying wish.
Yeah, it's on video. Just fucking make some merch, promote it. Dude, don't let us go out in vain.
What would you say? Like, how would you start the intro? Like, would you be like, hey everyone?
Oh, it would be a serious video for sure. Like, hey, by the way, we unfortunately this happened, and we just want to talk about it a little bit. And
This
if
is
you
not
have,
two guys, one way.
if you have any, best wishes, or if you want to support the family for whatever they're going through, we are gonna sell merch.
Yeah, we have merch for.
We'll sell plates with your face on it.
Yeah. In his last dying wish, we decided to make some merch, and it's just you upside down. Like, there's not even a fucking like rhyme or reason to the merch.
I want me as a cartoon, and I want it to be like an elevator, but not attached to nothing. And then like it's the elevator doors are open. It's me inside looking around, and it's just hell. Just hell.
I like that.
It's just hell. Yeah, that's what I want for the merch. That's actually a good idea.
We should do that. That's sick.
Yeah, like we should do that. We should just make that without dying. With the elevator, fall down, and us three just like looking around, and we're in hell.
We're gonna
like
be if you get to see in our coming up videos. We've been talking about merch for a long time, and our plan is to hopefully start producing some merch here. We have some really funny things in the works, some really cool shit. So stay tuned for that as well. Dude, it's gonna be fun. I'm so excited.
Yeah, and we'll start releasing. Again, we're thinking mid-October.
Early mid-October.
I don't know about early, because we want the podcast to end on season 1, and then we want the next week to start dropping. So it really depends on how many fucking podcasts you want to keep making. I love the podcast, but dude, it's been fucking crazy dealing with your fucking schedules.
It's hard, man.
It's really challenging, and it's weird because we didn't have this problem when I lived here, and it was physical. We had to be here.
Yeah.
Now all we do is fucking get drunk and turn on the cameras.
Well, and that's the deviation, right?
Yeah.
Like, when y'all lived here, we knew we had to come. We could meet here. We could do whatever. Things could still get done that day or during filming. We would do other things. Like, it was a little bit of difference in that sense because we planned that around our days off every time.
Yeah, we were able to.
Yeah.
Our schedules were both different at that time too.
Yeah.
Now, things have changed. My schedule's it's up and down, and the days that we try to film is always on a day that we all communicatively have off. My days off are typically spent getting shit done I couldn't do during the week, or spending time with family, friends, whatever. So, because my schedule's so shitty, I know what my days off are weeks in advance, months in advance. So I plan accordingly, right? If I know there's a birthday on this weekend, oh, there's a party on this weekend, oh, I have to go see my family on this weekend. Like, my weeks are so scheduled out that it makes it very difficult. Like, okay, Sunday we're gonna film, we're gonna do the podcast. Okay, cool. Fuck, I have this at 7. Okay, shit. Well, then I guess we're gonna have to fucking do this, And then we're playing catch up, trying to accommodate with everybody equally. His schedule, you and me are pretty flexible, right? We can pretty much shoot. Hey, we need to film at 3:00 today. Can't. Squid's at work till 6.
Well, I mean, we're not
Cool.
not necessarily 3. It's more like we have the weekends off typically, or
For the most part.
weekend and the evenings off for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, in the evenings.
Like actually in the afternoon, and during the week we have the nights off. Like, we don't
Yeah.
work in the night. We don't have to go in at 4. So it's definitely a lot easier for you and I.
Yeah,
like 4 p.m., not 4 a.m.
Yeah, you go in. Yeah, that's fucking. It's hard, but it's something that I've always thought about. I mean, dude, whenever we got this podcast, it was like 4 a.m, and you were in. I was literally trying to find someone to talk to, and I was looking at all the Discord servers I have, and
I was drunk.
I was like, this guy's a bitch. This guy's a bitch. This guy's a bitch. No one's here. No one's here. And I started, RC's on. And I hopped in, and then we just started bullshitting. And you're basically pitching me a podcast by doing a podcast right then and there.
Yeah.
You were really being conversational about the things, and like the way you were addressing everything I was saying. And it's good conversational approach to like starting a conversation where you continuously ask questions and you actually are engaged in it.
Yeah.
So-
Well, I just got off done streaming. I remember that night that all that happened. I just got done streaming, and in my stream, I consistently not rebuttal myself, but I talk and I answer my own question. I ask questions. Like, I try to keep interactions with my chat and everything as best as possible. So I was pretty much still in that headspace because I was already drunk, and I was pretty much all I was doing with you there.
Yeah, he was fucking drunk. Yeah, I was pretty tipsy too. If it's 4 a.m, I'm pretty tipsy. But yeah, I think I had like 2 more beers left, so I was still cognitive.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could tell you were toasty. Which nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being toasty.
Not,
You know.
not at 4 a.m, ain't.
Yeah.
And I just remember pitching it, and I was like, dude, we can, with our banter, with our bullshit, we can fucking do this. And frankly, like, I like it this way. I wish we could do this setup more, where it's not even we had a general topic coming into this. We wanted to talk about the season, right? What we did. And now we were able to just tangent and skew and
Bullshit
have
about
some fun
everything.
conversation, and now we bring it back to a close. But, like, this is what I hopefully would like to reside doing on the podcast a little more instead of having to stick to a hard topic. But it's really challenging to do that on Discord. You know, we can't be talking at the same time or over each other or having this funny banter because it doesn't work as
It cuts
well
out.
with the actual equipment that we're using. But we're working on that too. I know we've had some audio issues in the past and things like that. But we're actively fixing problems. Still getting it together.
Yeah, it's always like one or the other thing.
Yeah.
But that's part of it, though. I mean, we're probably gonna have technical difficulties with this one because now it's gonna come to a new medium in person, and it's gonna go through other channels. Actually,
Yeah.
this might be a lot easier, to be honest.
Yeah, because should just be direct upload.
Yeah,
You edit it out and you plug and play.
this might actually be this might be a lot easier.
It works the same as our podcast or our regular YouTube channel.
Yeah, the only difference is like mine is already like
Now I don't know how the fuck you're gonna convert this for the Spotify. That shit's gonna be a challenge.
converted to Spotify. Just try to convert it to an MP3.
Oh, and just cut the audio.
No, just convert it to Spotify. Keep the audio, cut the video.
Oh, so you take the whole thing, convert it to MP3, so it only takes the audio. I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I said it
Adobe
backwards.
Premiere. Yeah, you could do that.
Well, and if you want to find out how this turns out, you can find us at.
Oh yeah, we have a YouTube channel. Did y'all know that? Did you know that? You didn't know that.
I didn't know
You
that.
didn't. You definitely didn't know
No,
that.
no one tells me anything.
You didn't know that because I see you don't even like
We're
it.
still trying to replace him.
Yeah, we do have a YouTube, guys. 3 Guys 1 Plate is the YouTube channel. We do have an Instagram. I'm posting. I try to post as regular as possible, but it's definitely gonna be something I normally would do like Monday through Friday, like 1 video a day. I'm gonna try to really start posting a lot more, but we definitely have got a lot of good feedback from the Instagram. I made it initially just kind of start staging things there.
Yeah.
That was gonna be how I was gonna stage things, and then I was just gonna release it to the world. But now that I have it open and I've been running and people have been giving us follows, you know what's been crazy? We keep getting a lot of follows from businesses.
Interesting.
So maybe.
Well,
we
hey,
could-
send us some
Sponsors?
products, dude.
Yeah.
You want to send
Yeah.
products for us to review, shit on, talk shit, have fun?
Yeah.
We're here. We'll do it.
Definitely. And so definitely we have an Instagram, a YouTube. We have a. I'm drawing a blank. I already said
MySpace,
YouTube.
My
Right?
Yearbook, Farmers
No.
Only.
We have the podcast. We have the YouTube.
Oh
We
yeah,
have an
yeah.
Instagram. We have a TikTok.
I can do it. I can do it.
It's your one thing.
That's literally your thing.
We have a Spotify.
You forgot.
Yeah, we have a podcast. It's also on YouTube, but it's also on Spotify. Find us at all your podcast outlets.
We are finishing up the Discord as we speak. You will have access to our Discord. Everybody who wants to be a part of that Discord will be able to. Equally, it is the same Discord that we shoot the podcast on. No, you will not have permission to that shit. Sorry. Have a nice day. But we are going to have an open Discord where everybody can come in, throw some comments down there, have some fun, and use it for whatever needs you would want. But
Maybe
we
even
will
having
have.
a chat channel where we
Yeah,
can all
yeah.
just jump
No,
in and talk.
actually, we could do it where it's only us 3 talking and have an audience. We
Yeah.
can use what's it called, stage?
I think it's
A
stage.
stage. Yeah, we could do that. And if they want to talk, they just raise their hands. But I'm sure.
Yeah,
if there's
but
gonna be
we can
some
have the
random
chat
guy,
running
yeah.
too. Yeah, but and that's what I mean. So we are in the process of finishing up building the Discord. We have someone working on it with us, and then we've talked about a Patreon forever. The problem is Patreon does require a lot of stuff that we would need a little bit more from y'all to go ahead and have that happen, which we're more than welcome to do, and we're more than welcome to give y'all more content. But it's just we need a little more to make that happen before we devote that much time into it. Equally, there was something else we were talking about looking into. I'm not remembering off the top of my head what it was, but it's another form of variable content for y'all that we can go ahead and be producing.
Oh yeah, you wanted to start an OnlyFans, and that
yeah.
we're all gonna do like ass to butts and stuff.
Yeah, you can find us on OnlyFans. 3 Guys, 1 Shaft. Let
He's
us know what
really
you think about
trying
it.
He's
say
trying
that.
to push that, and it's not. I don't like it.
You're like the chick from Mean Girls trying to push fetch.
yeah, it's not gonna catch.
Well, guys, as always, please like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and send this to someone you don't like so they can listen to us and maybe they might like it. As always, check out all the channels we've listed here. Please comment down below if you want to hear something. If you are on Spotify, go ahead and give us that little follow. Go ahead and track whenever we produce these out, and send it to your friends. Let them know so we can get some feedback there. Check us out on our socials, and as always,
Thank y'all for watching and listening.
later, y'all.
Bye. That has to take a shit.
So do I. Finally.